Hey, it's Max,
It's Ross.
and today is something to do with Easter. It's Easter weekend, and it's Saturday, and we decided to watch Shazam. You want to tell us a little bit about Shazam? It's from the DC universe, isn't it,
It
Ross?
is from the DC Comics universe. um, it was good.
Shazam! Ross was a little hesitant to watch it, or he was worried about it, even though he chose it because
Because it's from the DC Comics universe, and they do one character well, and that is Batman and his associated villains. Um, yeah, Aquaman. I
we
have,
watched some of Aquaman. It was pretty
it's,
bad.
it's pretty bad. The first Wonder Woman was it was okay.
I thought it
It
was fine.
I thought it was good when I saw it because my expectations were so low because Superman.
You know what?
And
I'm not a comic book geek, so I don't care. I just want the movie to be good, right? I don't care about the DC or Marvel. Although
I'm
he's been schooling me.
so I I love Batman. I hate what they I hate the DC movies by and large. The angsty Superman is terrible. The Batman versus Superman. I want my 2.5 hours back. Um,
Yeah, that was
yeah,
terrible. Oh my god,
I've
that was terrible.
I have rewatched Wonder Woman, and I am convinced that the only reason I really enjoyed it that first time through was because I expected it to be terrible and it was
Wonder
mediocre.
Woman.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? Actually, I do care about comics because when I was a kid, I liked the DC characters. I was a huge Wonder Woman fan when I was a kid. And you know what? I actually watched the Shazam TV show. There was a TV show from like 1974 to 1976, and that put me at around 10 to 12 years old when it was on. And I loved that show. And I loved Wonder Woman. Anyway, but this is Shazam in 2019. It came out in
Mm-hmm.
2019. And I just wanted something fun and entertaining. At the beginning, I was a little worried because I don't really like scary things. I have a lot of anxiety, and it just like ramps up my anxiety. And the very beginning of the movie felt like a too scary kind of horror. It was shot in this kind of dark way. Everything was depressing. We actually had to stop, and I had to eat a salad. Seriously, because I just needed to like take it down a bunch. And why did it look like a horror film at the beginning?
Because the director's only ever done horror movies.
What's the director's name? Do you
I don't
remember? You didn't
remember.
write it down?
No, I didn't
I
write it.
took notes,
I did not. I just enjoyed it. It was a fun movie. I'm
but I
glad
didn't
I
write the
watched it.
director.
They teased possibly there'd be another one. I think that would be a good idea.
It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
After I had my salad, we went back to it, and that was about the time that it shifted to some humor. So there is a lot of humor in one part of it, and a lot of kind of horror in the beginning, and then the humor and the horror come together, and we have a comic book superhero versus villain battle, and there are a bunch of cute little kids in it, and the guy who plays Shazam,
Levi.
Levi,
He's Chuck.
he's from a TV show called Chuck. He's funny. He's really good. He played Shazam. I didn't write down the kid's name.
I didn't either.
Because
It's got Chuck in it, and it's got Jerry from The Walking Dead. He's in it too, and he's great.
holy moly, they were all really great. I thought I had fun. It's the kind of movie that you watch when you don't want anything serious. You just want a little bit of fun, and don't let the beginning scare you like it scared me. It didn't scare you, but it scared
No,
me.
no, because I'm not six.
I'm not six either. 56 maybe. So if you want some laughs, if you want some cool special effects, I thought the special effects were really cool.
Yeah, there are a couple of shots in there that are just really good, and
The things people can do with special effects, man, these days. The Seven Deadly Sins were just like wild. I thought they were super wild.
mhm,
And
they're pretty good. Yeah.
oh, talk about that one shot that you really liked. There was one really cool shot.
Yeah, there's so the movie is that there's this kid in foster care, and through a series of incidents in the first half hour of the film,
Which is scary.
he becomes it's not scary. He becomes a superhero. And when he becomes a superhero, he is then a grown man played by Zachary Levi. And
He
so
be-
there's a when in order to change, he says Shazam, and he gets struck by lightning, and then Zachary Levi is this big, strong, buff guy in red spandex that can fly and do all this stuff. And there's a puff of smoke when it happens, and there's a scene where he's on the roof of a building and he jumps off the edge and yells Shazam like and does the superhero pose
he's
thing and
he's Billy
yeah.
Batson. He's this 14-year-old boy, and it's in the middle of an action scene, and he has to make this split-second decision to turn in.
No, he did it because it would look cool.
Anyway, he runs off this bridge and yells Shazam while he's mid-flight.
Not
And
a bridge. You're getting two scenes confused.
what did he run off of?
A building.
Oh, a building.
He ran up to the roof of the building, ran off the edge of the building, because there was the character defining thing that had just happened. You know, with the door.
I guess I wasn't listening or paying attention.
And you yell at me for having my phone in my lap. Yeah.
I no. I was just thinking when you were talking, like we need to give some backstory. So it's Billy Batson.
We don't need to get it. If they want to know, they can watch the movie.
He's called by this wizard who's the council of wizards sworn to protect realms from the seven deadly sins. So that's the inciting incident. And there's some really cute kids at the foster home. I love cute kids. And they bring all the humor. And the best, like, cherry on top was at the very closing credits. It went from live action to animation. It was really nice. And one of my favorite punk bands from when I was a kid is the Ramones, and that harkens back to that mid to late 70s, and they played I Don't Want to Grow Up over the animation at the end. It was really cool. I had fun.
Also harkens back to the Shazam TV show because they did an album of all Saturday morning cartoon covers.
Oh, the Ramones. Did they really?
They did.
Did I know that?
Spider-Man.
Did I know that?
I don't know.
I don't think I knew that. The Ramones. They're such a trip, you know?
Am I tripping? Am I wrong about that?
You may be wrong.
The Ramones, the best of Saturday morning?
I tell you what. You tell us, you folks out there, you 12 people who take any time to watch this. Out of 5 stars, I would give this movie 4.2.
Yeah, about 4.5, 4.5 star. I give 4.5 stars.
4.5.
Yeah.
I don't want to get anybody's hopes up. I don't want expectations to get too high. So I'd give it a 4.2, maybe a 4.25, maybe a 4.3.2.5. Is that a thing? I don't even know. I'm just trying to fill space while you're looking up the Ramones.
He's looking it up. Saturday morning cartoons greatest hits.
Oh my God, I did not know
1995.
That. Now I got to spend the rest of the day listening to the Ramones do this cartoons.
They do the theme from the Banana Splits, the Tra La La song. They go Speed Racer, go Sugar Sugar.
Oh gosh, Speed Racer! I love that song.
They do Scooby Doo. They do Josie and the Pussycats, the Bugaloos, Underdog, Gigantor, Spider-Man, Johnny Quest.
Hey! Wasn't there a Ramones animated Ramones kids show? And am I hallucinating? Anyway,
I don't know. They do Hong Kong Fooey.
you can see Shazam on HBO. We watch it on Amazon Prime, but we have the HBO uh, subscription. So anyway, thanks for watching.
Oh, thanks. We'll
Bye.
see you.